Morning, everybody. Yes, you guessed it. Rick here, and I am at another stone arch bridge, not too far from the little community of Rock, Kansas, although out here you wouldn't really be able to tell it because, as is often the case, I am out in the middle of nowhere. That's okay. This is a rather small stone arch bridge, but it's still a stone arch bridge, and it's the stalter. It's kind of hard to pronounce. Stalter stone arch bridge over the Stalter Creek. So, like I always do, I am inviting you to come along and explore this stone arch bridge. Oh, by the way, it was built in 1909. I did not have any information as to who the builder might have been, but that's okay. It's a very, very old stone arch bridge, and that is, as we all know, and as I've always said, very cool. So, come along, join me. Let's look at this old bridge. First thing, though, I was going to show you was, and I've seen this before at other locations, I'm not sure, very unique design. And I don't know if this was another part of the bridge that no longer exists. But I've seen this before. I'm going to kind of give you a glance of the creek and where we're at. There are no railings, nothing. This is all open. Very quiet, very pretty morning though this morning. We got a cow mooing off in the background, and even heard a train whistle a minute ago. Well, you can still hear the train off in the distance. And there's Stalter Creek as it winds on around there in the distance. I did some exploring just briefly to see where would be the best place to get a view of the arch bridge, and I found it. There's only really one way to get a view of it, but that's what we're going to do this morning. And there's another. This is the other side, of course. Stalter Creek. It's kind of hard to pronounce. That might have been the name of the person that built it. It could have been named after somebody. I don't know. There was no information on bridgehunters.com other than it's built in 1909. Well over 100 years old. That is really cool. Here's a tree trunk literally laying across the creek. And there are a little bit of fencing, although I do not see no trespassing signs and nothing painted in purple. I know the other day on one of my last videos, I'd mentioned the fact that purple means no hunting, maybe, but I still think, I don't know, me personally, if there's purple, whether it means no hunting or private property, I still probably not going to go beyond that point. Now see, here's a gate, not a gate, but here's an area that's all open. undoubtedly that's more likely private property, but some property owners don't really, you know, they're pretty relaxed about it. This is the road I had to come down to get here. Right here, just before I got to the bridge. I think when I leave here, I might just go on down the road a little ways. But then again, I don't know. That's not always a good idea. You want to get down someplace like this and get lost. Well, let's go over here because I think, gosh, I don't remember what side I was on. Oh yeah, I think I was on this side over here. And I know not meaning to repeat myself, but it is really pretty this morning. I'm going to miss this the most when it gets to be winter time. It's just everything being so green and so lush. I always miss that anyway, whether I'm doing these or not, these videos or not. I always miss summertime. Summertime is without a doubt, well, spring and summer, absolutely my favorite times of the year. They could say spring or summer all year long as far as I'm concerned. Hey, there's fencing that goes down into here. Matter of fact, the fencing goes, and it's not barbed wire, it's just fencing, but it goes all the way down across the creek. I don't know. There are some remnants of some barbed wire around. It just don't look like it's been a whole lot of maintaining done. Yeah, here we are. This is really the only spot that we can get a look at this stone arch bridge. We kind of get down here a little ways. Just got to be real careful. And there it is. Rather small. It's not the biggest one that I've seen since I've been doing these stone arch bridges, but nevertheless, it is still a very old, original stone arch bridge. You wouldn't want to come down here at night if you did not know where you were at, because you could drive off this really easy. No guardrails, nothing. It's just a drop off. Let me kind of work my way very carefully back this way just a little bit, and maybe we can get more of it, the bridge. Yeah, I think that's probably about as good as we're going to get right here. Yep, that's all right. That's what I came here for. Just a quick little piece of advice. If there's anybody out there that's thinking about documenting these stone arch bridges, or anything, any kind of bridge or anything for that matter, it's really advisable to keep a log, keep a diary, keep a journal, something, because when you get doing these all the time, you see there? Okay. Okay. Because the thing of it is, you're going to forget, or not forget, but you're going to, these all have a tendency to just run together, and you're going to forget, I guess that would be the best thing to say, maybe where you've already been. And you're going to keep going back to the same bridge, more than once. I've already done that, at least on one occasion. So it's just a good idea to keep track of these bridges that you go to. Write them down. I kind of got my little mishap there on the video, so I apologize for that. Kind of lost my footing a little bit. See what I mean? You got to be really careful, especially when you're down here. Some of the locations are very remote. And you just got to be really careful. I try to be, I really do. It's kind of embarrassing, but it happens. I just kind of lost my footing a little bit, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Okay, well, this probably won't be a very long video. Just wanted to show you this Stone Arch Bridge this morning. Sorry about that. That's my silly phone. I get all these notifications all the time. It'd be interesting to see where this was all down this along this creek. Of course, I don't think it's all that deep, but I'm not. It's really murky. I really can't tell how deep it is. It could be deeper than what it looks, As far as surrounding property goes, this is probably the best right here because, well, these kind of conditions, because it's just really remote. There's not a lot of signage around. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up right now, and I've got another one I'm going to be going to hopefully here in a little bit. Once I get my coordinates and everything going. I think there's another one that I can go to this morning, which isn't too far away. All right. It is Wednesday morning. Hope y'all will have a nice day. And like I always say, hopefully, I'm just kidding. Like I always say, I will see you on the next video. So, bye for now.